vehemently disagrees as well. But from your own observation, the incident happened, is it Saturday?
Yes.
Late in the afternoon of Saturday.
Yes.
And the MP had to issue a statement, was it yesterday or?
I think, yes, yesterday.
Yesterday,
yes,
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, crisis communication 101.
You know
the time lag,
yeah.
So it breeds a lot of suspicions.
But let me just use 30 seconds.
But really, he has to be investigated, and so he's not guilty before the law until proven.
You see, these are the semantics. I can understand Adam's position as a colleague in Parliament. He has stated his position. I don't have any problem with it, but I have a problem with the MP and a problem with all those that are involved in this matter.
You have a problem with the MP?
The MP must not go alone. Collins Dada must be hauled before the court.
Oh, how?
The defense intelligence who first appeared on the site. Because remind you, and let me here declare, that in the same way that Adam has a very close relationship with Kwaku Addo, I have a serious relationship with Keneboa. In fact, he was my senior at Prempeh College. And if you are talking about the 3 top military officers who are so honest, in fact, he is the only reason why when President Mahama said that we had not fully exhausted the tools available to us and that he was not going to declare a state of emergency, I said, yes, there is hope in NAIMOS. Because I know him, and I have said it on this platform, Keneboa, that if members of this government or within the NDC would allow Keneboa to work, we may never get to the point of a state of emergency. Because he's one fine gentleman that holds his integrity at heart. He will never take any bribe from you. All that he knows is that let me do the job. Let's look at the chronology of events. The site, and mind you, last week I wasn't here. I was on the 5 regional tour. We were inaugurating our interim executives. So I went past this very site together with Yabo.
The 3D areas.
It is just by the roadside and very close to a police barrier. I keep telling you that wherever these illegalities are happening, it's very close to a police barrier. They are all complicit. So when we went past there, we saw it and it's like, Galamsey at it, only to learn that this even happened afterwards. We were going to go also. Now, Keneboa was originally not going to that very site. He was on his way to go and do what they call reconnaissance. They were on a reconnaissance mission to identify a site that would be used as a permanent station point for NAIMOS to deal with issues of Galamsey in the Afo region. On his way, he was alerted that something of that sort was happening. And
there was a commotion.
That there was an illegality, the destruction of the environment taking place. So
they were refining the tappings.
Absolutely. So he diverted his troops there, his members there, to go and see what was happening. After all, NAIMOS is what? National Anti-Illegal Mining. So if he hears anything, irrespective of whether you were going there or not, you must pass there. And that is the mark of a professional soldier. That's the mark of someone who is ready to die for this country. He went there. He did not strike as a military officer. He decided to engage them, arrested all the guys at site, and asked the operator, the guy that was operating the machine, I have their full report here, to refill the land that they have destroyed. That's a mark. I mean, he deserves a national order.
Keneboa
deserves it. So when they started refilling the environment, so at a point he asked one of them to call the owner of the site. The first person to appear after that call was the defense intelligence assigned to Afro. That's why I say he must also be hauled to the court. They said they should call the site owner. The first person to come is defense intelligence. I keep telling you that it is the politicians and people that you call honorables in society.
You are saying that
is the reason why we are not dealing with
when he requested for
the owner of the site.
It was the defense intelligence
assigned person that came.
The representative.
He came to identify himself to Keneboa and his team as the defense intelligence person. The next person to come was one Alex. In a range over, arrogant enough, according to the NAIMOS, instructing them here and there. So the Alex is there before the MP came. Now, why did the MP go there? That is why I don't want my brother Adam to take hook, line, and sinker what the MP told him or might have told him. Because it will not stand the test of any rigorous legal process unless we want to deal with this issue.
You mean under proper scrutiny?
So first of all, the reason why I said this MP and Collins Dada must be hauled. The MP claims he was called by Collins Dada to go and attend to a business. Now, Collins Dada, I've listened to his account. He claims the first person he called was an assemblyman. If you are an MP of an area and there is a security challenge, do you call assemblyman or you call the commander responsible for the region or the very area that they easily have?
Boss.
Absolutely. He cannot tell me that he's not oblivious of this fact. That when there is commotion, you call assemblyman. Mind you, in the case of Denjo Obuasi, it was the same assemblyman, a supposed assemblyman, that led to the death of us. He led all the invasions.
Instigated
and caused the death of Major Mount. Here again, we have assemblyman. The assemblyman claims that he wanted to speak to Kenebua. Kenebua said he wouldn't. It was the reason why Collins Dada called, what's the name, the MP for Stephen North to go in. Now, according to NAIMOS, and I've seen all the videos associated with this commotion, there is no way in these videos that you see the MP who claimed he went there to, as it were, and show peace, calming any nerves. You won't see him in any of the videos calming any nerves. You understand? So that when they got there and he instructed, and mind you, he, the MP, together with his tax, instructed a colonel of the army. Yes.
He's saying that he went there.
They attacked. They shouldn't annoy anybody in this country. Who are the party? They attacked. They think we are joking in this country. Look, I lost my sister only last Sunday. And one of the reasons why I lost my sister at Kolebu last Sunday is because of the effects of Galamsey. And here let me thank all the medical staff of Kolebu. The emergency UDC Dr. Donya, Dr. Atakli, Dr. What's the name? Angela Wood, for a yeoman job, though my sister did not survive. So if you come here and we are dealing with issues of Galamsey, nobody must try to deal with it. Collins Dada, the MP that went to the site, decided to instruct, together with the staff, an army officer, a colonel, assigned by the state to release the people that he had arrested.
You mean he instructed?
He instructed. Kenebua? Yeah, he instructed Kenebua. Can you imagine? They had their guns on, but Kenebua.
Who told you that? Because
I haven't. I just told you that Kenebua, is a very close friend. I have got him briefing. Me, I don't lie in anything. I have got him proper briefing. The MP, together with his staff, instructed him to release the guys. He said, no, I won't. But rather, I'll follow procedure. I want to send these people to police station. Listen to a professional person. He did not say he was sending them to Accra, but he was sending them to police station so that they go and deal with the police. It was there that they violently took the handcuff keys and freed the guys. You understand? You have done this and you are being told that what? You were there to make peace. Make peace to who? Make peace. If you are an MP and you hear that there is something illegal.
Is an MP, the explanation I also got yesterday was that he is an MP of... No, a neighboring constituency who was passing through Esutifi South, right?
Yes.
To a funeral. So he saw the commotion. Mind you, you say the thing is at the roadside.
Yes.
And so you see the commotion.
No, he said he did not see the commotion. He was called. He said he was going to a funeral. He was called by Collins Dada to attend to a business because Collins Dada claims he had called the assemblyman. The assemblyman could not deal with the issue, so he had to call him. And I'm asking Collins Dada that if there is a commotion in your constituency, do you call the district commander or you call an assemblyman? What is he talking about? You see, we do all these things to ourselves.
Well, but the president has ordered for
fantastic. I have said whether or not our democracy will survive entirely rests on President Mahama. I'm telling you, he must not take it lightly because a lot of things are going wrong and he has time with destiny to shape this country. He has time with destiny to fix it. And that is where I agree with Adam on the fact that ever since this matter came out, at least I've heard from Nupenu, I've heard Eric J. all condemn it. You see, when we're a political party, there is no way in any political party's constitution that says that you have to ask to go and engage in Galamsey to enrich yourself. Why is that them not engaging in Galamsey? Why is that them not being accused this morning? But Kwekuadu, they mobilized the tax for a military officer to say, I was saved by the mercy of God. It must worry you. If a military officer is claiming that the mercies of God saved him, then how much more you and I? The people went to the side with ammunition, arms. With arms. You have just been told by the interior minister that all the election violence and then deaths associated with elections are coming from confusion from both sides. People go to sides with arms, so their lives were threatened. But I'm happy this morning that NAIMOS have not lost hope. Because I have just seen that in spite of what happened to Kenebua and his team, they have gone ahead to arrest 7 Chinese in Zima area only yesterday. And so there is hope. But this administration must not, we know all the machinations that people, the backbiting on Kenebua, that he must be removed. If there is anything that I can say that I would want to congratulate the minister, sector minister, that is Abba Kofi Bua, is the ample support that he is giving to the NAIMOS. If we are able to support them, forget about your politics, Ghana will make a headway. And these politicians must be told that this country does not belong to them. It belongs to all of us. You cannot destroy the environment and think that you are honorable. I will end it here.